What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to 10 in the Pit. Today, finally got Mr. Kraft and that brand new Steel Forge back in the building. He is going to do a full bowling ball review. Now, he has had this a little bit longer than we normally go with our reviews. So we had our lanes cut, we had to have them all resealed, we had to wait and all the, yeah. So he had to go to different centers, he had to bowl on different lane conditions. I heard that went well.
Yeah. Went great.
Yeah. So what he's going to do, he's going to bowl us a game. He's going to talk to you guys about what he's seen with the bowling ball. Now, Bryant's kind of like me. He kind of sips on some Motiv Kool-Aid every once in a while.
I do.
So he's going to be a little honest with you guys on this bowling ball for sure, because we've had some conversations about it and there's some negatives to it. We'll just leave it there and I'll let him do his job. So he's going to bowl us a game. He's trying to beat that other Motiv bowling ball that Jaden had. Jaden shot 258.
He's left-handed and two-handed, so he got an extra 30 there.
An extra 30?
So if I shoot 230, I'm safe.
Okay, all right.
That's my math.
Okay. Sounds good, as long as it makes sense to somebody. So he's going to bowl a game. He's going to try to beat Jaden's high score, but he's going to walk you guys through what he's seeing, what he has seen with the bowling ball, what he likes about the bowling ball, and what he doesn't like about the bowling ball. And I'm going to go drill another bowling ball for him to do his fresh off the press while you're doing that.
That sounds like a plan to me.
All right. Okay. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to put the driller specs, the bowler specs, and the drill and all the layout stuff, and a picture of the ball in the upper corners. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Give me 5 seconds to zoom in.
All right, guys. So we're gonna let James zoom in. I'll give you a little background here. I was super excited about this ball. We're hoping it replaced my Raptor Rush, and yeah, we'll talk about a little more on it. Let's just say, yeah. Hopefully I score well. We ready to go? All right, guys. So happy spot down here in Owegos 32. Well, with this ball, I'm not there. Plus with the recutting of the lane, so I am standing 27, and you're going to see completely different ball speed and everything with this ball. And that's been my typical outcome of this bowling ball when I get it to the pocket. So that was a really, really good shot in my opinion. Came a little high, left the 9. So yeah, going back to the fact that we're hoping there was a change for the Raptor Rush, a switch. Let me pick this up. Going back to the Raptor Rush to be similar, it's not. The Raptor Rush is stronger, in my personal opinion. I'm farther right with this, and I have to manipulate it a lot to get it to turn. So right back to 27. I'm gonna throw a really good shot last time, I thought. Let's see if I can do it again. I don't know what hit the 10 pin, but we're gonna take that. As you can see, flat. I did miss right. Did come in a little flat. I expect on a house shot that's maybe got a game on it. To come off the corner a little more on that, but I really hope you guys like the new lanes. They're great. Get a little used to, but all right, right back to 27 here. Remind myself to stay slow, hit the ball. Two in a row. So I will tell you, if I could pace myself on camera, my scores would be a lot better for you guys. But this is out of my wheelhouse. When the eyes are on me, I tend to try to go fast. So We're still on 27. We're not making any adjustments. Get it out to the break point. That might be too slow. Man, I'm carrying like Mr. Toft. Coming for that 258. Like I said off the hand, guys, I thought it was slow. I wrapped it a touch. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not saying it's an awful ball. I think this is kind of the first Motiv that I haven't been like, oh my goodness, this ball is unbelievable. So right on 27. Reminds me a lot of the Nuke Forge that I really wasn't a fan of. So that was a really good shot. That might have been the best one. Well, definitely was the best one. Very comparable, I thought, to the 9-pin. But 9-pin got a little touch right and it came back even stronger. Yeah, I know I'm not a huge fan of it, and what will happen is I'll end up putting a score up and then I'll like it. We haven't touched surface, we haven't done any of that. It's been a talk. Oh, that ball's looking really good now because I'm in a different part of the lane that I haven't played at all. I've been so right, trying to force it. Sometimes, you know, if you slow it down a touch and don't force anything, let the ball read and roll. This is the best it's looked since I've had it. I mean, you've seen it tonight in league. I was like, just forts and everything. So we're still on 27. Oh, get lucky. Good miss. What's that?
It looks a lot better.
Yeah, I'm definitely slower. Not my wheelhouse. Slower, fluffing a little bit. I gotta hit it a touch harder than normal. But you're right, it does look a lot better than what it has looked. I tell you what, did not look good on synthetic. Whew. Still on 27. Guys, I don't know if you're seeing, lane 3 seems to hook a touch more. I'm not gonna change anything. Maybe get it a little farther right. But I missed in, am I gonna get lucky? House shot bowler's back, baby. House shot bowler. All right, so I said I was gonna get it right and I didn't get it right. I missed in, but it stayed. House shot bowler. Yeah, they definitely mopped me tonight. I went 231 set.
I didn't expect to be in
177 my second game. I just lost everything. So right back to 27. So I know it's only one game, but I had a different thought of this bowling ball before I started throwing it. Completely different.
This ball's grinding.
Now it's actually, I'm letting the ball work. Yeah. Before I was forcing everything. Correct. Well, like I said, I was going to have a completely different outcome. But I guess I figured it out, taking my time, fluffing the ball, just letting the ball roll. I literally was forcing the ball the whole time I have been using it. And it took me one game, which is here, but I gotta let the ball roll. Back to basics, man. Back to basics. I don't know if you guys are getting a good look on camera, but I'm really liking the way it's looking. I'm still on 27. I haven't moved. I pretty much hit any. I feel like I got anywhere on the right side. You guys would probably say I do. Like there, I missed right. Missed right, 10 pin. That's all right. I beat Jaden. That's all that matters. So we're gonna hammer axe it out. Hopefully for 279. What did I shoot tonight? On a weekly, still higher than you do 3/4 of the year. And we bowling behind there, back there? Well, I beat Jaden.
Well, the one time I'm not here to bust his balls,
Hey,
he goes lights out.
I did. I mean, I had a questionable one. I got lucky, but the other ones, I'm a house bowler. I missed in a touch, held, scored, struck. It impressed me.
After you figured it out.
After I figured it out, the ball bailed me out. Let's put it
Okay.
that way.
Okay.
So
The fact that you put, let's just say, over 40 games on this bowling ball.
it took me that long because I thought I was going to have to be right with speed, and I forced absolutely everything with this bowling ball.
Okay.
Everything with this bowling
All
ball.
right, hang on. Let me get in front of the camera. We'll have this conversation, Bubby. All right, so guys, we got a 279 with that brand new Motiv Steel Forge. Look at this guy
On camera?
on camera.
Woo!
Watch out.
New guy on campus, baby. This could be my year for camera. This could be my year. Just really bad in leagues.
You don't have to hold the ball, buddy.
The roles could be completely reversed. Thank you.
Alrighty, guys. So Bryant and I had a conversation before he shot this video. The whole time he's had this video, like he's had this bowling ball, we've messaged each other back and forth, and he told me that he was not a big fan of this ball.
I agree 100% with you on that. I told him earlier in the game too. Like my mind, it took me this game to figure it out. But it's,
So there's a difference between figuring it out or just getting lucky for a game.
I was really confident there. I feel like that's where I needed to be, and I never went there.
Because I never let score dictate my review on a bowling ball.
Yeah, but I seen something different. With the
Okay,
ball.
that's what I'm wondering.
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't like when I was right and I was trying to use the power game, and I seen like one time it wanted a lot of looked like it wanted to do a skid flip, but it wouldn't go. When I jumped left just to say, hey, what do I got to lose? And sure enough, I did it on camera, and it was nice and round. It got to the break point, and it just kept going, and it just kept finishing.
Never deflected.
Never deflected. I missed right and left that 10 pin in the 11th shot, but I missed right. I deserved everything. Ball lost all of its energy. Come back. I deserved everything. I did kick out a 10 one time too that I should have left because I missed right.
Okay.
So I'm a house bowler.
Okay. Because this is a fresh house shot.
Fresh. Yeah.
Our new cut lanes, the house
100%.
shot that we're using.
100%.
This
And we
is
were
it.
talking, like, I was talking in the video about, like, me thinking the Raptor Rush is more, okay? With that being said, I didn't throw the Raptor Rush
On
on
this.
this. I
Right.
threw it on our old wood lanes.
Correct, with
that
a
I
lot of
had
surface
free
in the
hook,
mids, yes.
A lot of surface in the mids. And that was my game. Hit left, throw it right, and let it come back.
Yeah, you didn't have to worry about how soft you were. You didn't have to
No.
fluff it.
No, I like to throw it a little harder, hit the ball. It's not my wheelhouse, but I love the look on this game.
Okay, so now that you figured it out, could it be something you could put in your wheelhouse?
I 100% could.
Okay.
Yeah, I 100% could.
Because I never let score dictate my review.
No, after seeing that and how yes, I had to change my personal game.
But that's what we do to review bowling balls.
Correct.
Correct.
I had to change my personal game for this bowling ball. But I definitely, that ball, now I don't think it can leave my bag. At first, I was ready for the next. Now, just with one game, I know we don't do scores, but I like the motion of the bowling ball.
So everything you saw.
Everything I saw, from, you know,
Okay.
down there, just smooth. There was nothing.
So what I saw fresh out of box when you were throwing it wasn't as quick off of the friction
Correct.
as the Raptor Rush.
Correct.
It was a little bit later than the Raptor Rush, but it was smooth.
So I think off the press, we thought it wasn't quicker off the spot because I was muscling everything.
Okay, all right.
I personally think it was me. I don't think I did enough justice off the press, just with that game.
Well, that takes a lot of.
Correct, because I think it's definitely smoother, like finish-wise smoother than the Raptor, but off the press or off the spot, I think it's very, very close.
Very close.
Very
Okay,
close.
perfect.
Very close.
Okay, sorry about. Actually, I'm not sorry because what Bryant just did and what Bryant just broke down for you guys was his personal take and opinion with a bowling ball without me having to guide his way to get there. So I'm not going to apologize for that, but now I'm going to jump into my normal questions. I'm going to add a couple of extra ones just to try to get some more depth out of this bowling ball review. So well over 40 games now.
Yep.
And you bowled on it. Most of the time you've had it, you bowled on it in other houses.
Correct. Yes.
You didn't bowl on it here.
No, tonight was the first night.
This is the third time you've bowled on this new setup, right?
Counting league tonight.
Counting
yes.
league, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So.
And I wasn't a fan first 3 games. I'm gonna tell you that.
So do you wish you would have figured this out for league?
Oh, 100%. Quentin wouldn't have won bracket money. I'm gonna tell you that. Would you, Q? You wouldn't have won bracket money if I figured it out for league.
What?
You wouldn't have won bracket money if I figured it out for league.
You're right.
You're right. Okay. All right. So well over 40 games. When I asked you if it was worth your initial investment, you told me yes.
Yeah.
Now after 40 games and kind of adjusting your game to the ball, is it worth your initial investment now?
Yes.
Okay. If you had to buy another symmetrical pearl to fill that spot in the bag, would you buy this or would you buy something else? Just remember the Raptor Rush is discontinued.
I know. I
Okay.
know, and it makes it very hard because of the Raptor
I know.
Rush.
The Zen 25 is still available though. But I'll be honest with you, I think this is very
That's better. That's a touch better than Zen 25.
Okay, that's where I was headed.
Because the Zen, I feel like the Zen, I couldn't just do what I did there. You understand? Like
Yeah,
I
it
feel
felt like you had to be on a tightrope with
I
it.
had to be on a tightrope with the Zen, and I'm different. Everybody else loves that 25.
Yes.
I just wasn't. I don't know. I just wasn't. It was a good ball, but I just that's better.
That's better?
In my opinion, that's
okay.
better.
So you would buy one of these again?
Yes. After the adjustment and having to adjust my game, which I'm a stubborn guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If I want to get to the next level, that's what you got to do.
Correct. And that is what separates the better
Correct.
bowling ball reviewers from the others.
Yeah.
Like Quentin, he'll stagger
Right.
himself. Like you saw me with the torpedo direct hit.
Yeah. Correct.
Like some balls take you out of your element.
And this one did.
Right.
This one did. This one took me out of like. At first, I was like, it's not as bad as the Ebonite Crusher because it's Motiv.
Right.
But the Crushers took me out of my element, and I could never jump in there like that. And the Zen, I don't feel like I could jump in there like that either. That impressed me
Okay.
right there. That impressed me. I was,
All right.
I was pretty shocked.
40 games, would buy it again. Someone comes in there looking for a symmetrical pearl. Is this going to be the one you recommend? Or are you going to put it in a couple of categories with some other ones? I think the Zen 25 is up there. I can't knock the Zen 25.
I'm not saying I'm knocking it. For me, though, I would go with this.
Right.
You know.
But for someone else who has a little bit more of a speed game or a little bit more of a rev game, I think the Steel Forge and the Zen 25 are very comparable.
Yes.
You see what I'm trying to get at,
for
right?
speed and
Yes.
yeah, 100%.
Okay.
If someone's just got to throw the ball and rip it,
Yes.
Zen might be closer,
Yeah.
you know, for
Yep.
him. This, you know, and I'm not saying you can't go right with this, but I don't think you're going to get the look that I didn't get the look.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
You figured to look out 40 games deep.
Yeah, right here.
And people wonder why we put 40 games on a bowl ball.
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. And we haven't touched surface, and I told them in the video, hey, I'm going to touch surface on this.
Are you going to now?
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
No.
All right. So worth your initial investment. You would buy another one. You would recommend it. Correct? Now, for the guys at home, can you build me a 3-ball house shot bag with this bowling ball? Would this be ball 1? Or would this
No.
be ball 2?
This is 2.
Ball 2?
This is 2.
Okay.
This is 2.
Do you feel like you have to, hang on, now I got questions. Okay, so you put it in the 2 category, that's benchmark material.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like you have to fluff it as the outside edge gets a little broken in? Or can you be a little bit more stronger with it?
I think you would have. I think you could be a touch more stronger with it.
Okay.
But I worry about carry.
Okay.
For me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, you could make it work. I mean, you obviously can make any ball work, whether you want to or not. But I think you can be stronger with it. I mean, I was trying to be stronger with it for 40 games because I thought that's where I had to be, and because that's not my game to be soft, you know. But yeah, no, I think you'd have to be you could be a little stronger with it.
Okay. All right.
But I don't think it's a game 1 ball.
Okay, so what ball are you going to put in the game 1 category?
Right now, for me, it's my EXJ Jackal.
Okay.
You know.
But I know you're not. I know
I'm
you're not
a huge
happy with
fan
that.
of it.
Yeah.
But, you know.
So are you trying to say you need a big ball?
I do.
You need a big ball.
I do.
Okay.
I need a big ball and something a touch smaller than that to give me leeway when the lane's
So
breaking.
now that you tried your little fluff and finesse with the Steel Forge, are you going to try to fluff and finesse with your Raptor? Or your Jackal EXJ? Because I feel like you sometimes try to force that too.
I do definitely force that because my mindset with that is like, oh, it's big.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I got to keep ball
I want
speed
you to
up.
I want you to try to do what you just did with this.
Okay.
I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure I'd be pleasantly surprised with a lot of bowling balls because
Right.
that's just not me. I mean,
Yes, but the more touch you can add,
the better. Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yep.
So ball 1 EXJ.
Yep.
Even though you're not a huge fan of it.
Right.
I mean, the Brunswick Mesmerize is a little bit better.
Mesmerize is good.
3D offset assault. That
Throw
new,
that really well.
the one JBB just reviewed.
I can't think of the name. of it.
I'm drawing blanks. JBB's last bowling ball from Radical. Was it Radical? No.
It starts with an E, doesn't it? Cove?
Nope. Not. That was Joey.
Ember.
Nope. Amber. Nope. The one before that. Severe Collision.
Oh, yes.
DV8. So I am
Severe
so sorry,
collision.
guys.
That was good.
It's after league. I've been drilling bowling balls all day. I went to work this morning and came here, and my mind is definitely not what it needs to be. DV8 Severe Collision, I apologize about that. I think that one is a little bit better than the EXJ as
That was
well.
a really good ball. It's a really good ball.
So you don't have to choose that, even though that's what you have.
I mean,
If you want to build an arsenal.
I would definitely go with the Severe Collision.
Severe Collision.
Over
All right.
the EXJ.
So Severe Collision, Motiv Steel Forge ball 2.
Sticking with my ball 3 option because I didn't get one at Rockstar. That would be me.
I think the Super Clutch would fit there a little bit better, but that's me.
I threw yours. I wasn't a fan.
You weren't a fan of
I
the
was
Super
not
Clutch?
a fan of your
Okay,
Super Clutch.
all right.
I was not a fan.
I respect that. It's a little bigger than the Supra GT.
Yeah,
and I
green-
really
green
like
gray
the
one.
Super GT.
Yep. Yeah.
Really like the Super GT.
Yeah.
Super GT's a little longer and a little quicker.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of the clutch.
I tried the Super Clutch today, game 3, and it was too big. I had to go to the Super GT.
I seen that you switched.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were all motive than
I was.
You were all motive than
I even threw the Venom Shock.
Yeah, I did.
I did start with the 3D
Left a couple
offset
8
assault.
pins.
I
Yeah.
did start with the 3D offset assault though.
That
That only lasted 3 frames. 3 frames. I was in there deep with small
I
stuff.
started with the Forge, and then I went to the EXJ, but I had guys throwing urethane and plastic.
Yes, yours wasn't a good setup.
It was not a good setup. The lanes did not get broke down for me well.
No, they did not. So
Rambling.
yeah, sorry, I haven't seen Kraft in a minute. His arsenal that he's recommending: DV8 Severe Collision, Motiv Steel Forge, Roto Grip Rockstar. I don't agree with it, but we're just gonna let him have his moment.
I'm gonna have my moment.
I'm gonna let him have his moment. Now,
You just have a favorite you gotta keep in your bag.
I understand that. I understand that. Now, if you had to define this bowling ball for somebody who is honestly looking to buy it, don't sell them on it. Don't undersell them on it, but give them one honest thing that you have seen with this bowling ball that could separate it from the pack of every other bowling ball that is on the market right now? Doesn't have to be positive, doesn't have to be negative, just give me one fact.
One fact, finesse.
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 So if you have a little bit of touch and finesse, you're gonna really like this bowling ball.
It hits hard too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple, it hits hard, finesse. Yeah, I mean, it hits hard. Now that it hits hard. Like,
Okay.
I'm kind of mad at myself, to be honest.
That's okay.
It usually doesn't take me long.
I know. But sometimes it takes changing your game up a little bit to learn different skills.
Well, you know, we're
Yes.
bullheaded and
Yes. You
that
know.
ball's junk.
You know how long, like, you know I like to play deep. I'm right in there in the same spot you are. And the end of last year, when I had the Rockstar, the Torpedo, where was I?
You went right.
Up 10.
Up there.
So sometimes you got to adapt your game to learn new skills, and that kind of does carry on to your Mr. Bowler of the Year. Anything else you want to add? Are we good?
I think I'm good with that.
Okay. All righty, guys. I know this was probably a longer video, but I just want to get more detail. I feel like some of our reviews were just answering questions and getting out of here. I want you guys to understand what these guys are seeing while they're throwing the bowling ball, because they have spent the last 3 weeks, especially with these bowling balls, and put a lot of time in to get these games on this bowling ball, to get this reviewed for you guys. I'm just trying to get that across, if that makes sense.
That makes 100%.
Okay. You guys want to support the pro shop? xinthepit.com.
We didn't rate it.
Oh, Jesus.
We didn't rate it.
Wow.
We've just been rambling. We didn't rate it.
10 being God tier, 0
10? I thought it was 1 to 5. Are we up to 10?
10 being God tier, 0 being the worst in the
Jeez.
business. Where are you putting this thing?
It's an 8.
An 8? Okay.
Yeah, now that you messed me all up, I was going to give it a 4.25 out of 5. So you got to
So
give it an 8.
8.5.
8.5, yeah.
8.5.
8.5. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I agree with that. I totally was going to skip that step because we were rambling. We added new stuff. Ah, you caught me. You saved me. I appreciate that. So an 8.5 on our 1 to 10 scale, or 0 to 10 scale. I agree with that. I can't argue with that. But now I'm going to get us out of here. $10 bowling ball cleaner, $12 foaming cleaner, chamois. I'm probably going to discontinue the towels that are on the website. I'm probably just going to have Snarky Flip Flop make me some more, so we'll be looking out for those. T-shirts will be on there soon. Wouldn't mind. Like, share, subscribe, hit the post notification bell.
See you next time.